Can I whisper? Can I whisper how we get out? I mean, it's called war. The sad truth is it seems to me that we're in an almost unavoidable conflict with China now. They have so much of our debt that we know we can never pay it back. There's nothing, like short of like some sci-fi, we find a planet somewhere that has unobtainium like in Avatar, right, and we mine it and sell it to the Chinese here, although we would get in a war over who's gonna get there first. Like, they're our debtors, and we've got more weapons than our debtors right now. That's, I mean, talk about a mafia move. It's like, we sort of know, we can keep borrowing from them because we got all the nukes and, you know, they've got some stuff, but, you know, we've got bases everywhere. It's a seriously depressing, like, unpleasant thing. Silver lining, I think, is that because he has beat them systematically or systemically, depending on which way you like it, the fact that he has done that at every turn about impeachment, about Russia, about Ukraine, all of these things, right? I don't think he came this far to know that at the end, you're at the final boss of the video game, that he didn't have a secret weapon. I think he probably knows things. Because it's relative to what I would say is going to be a continuing and an expansion of just Orwellian language that we're constantly going to be told. We're going to be told we have to heal. We're going to be told that we need unity and all of those things. And what they keep saying is there's no widespread fraud. Yeah. Well, I guess that also depends on how you define widespread, right? Like, what does that really mean? There's no technical definition of that related to American elections and states' rights and all of those things. So they use all of this Orwellian language. So you're like, oh, well, I guess there is no widespread fraud. And then you look at what's going on in Michigan and you're like, but wait a minute, all these dead people are voting. Like, I actually have the AP style book behind me here in my office as well. And I don't consider myself a journalist. I tell people what I think for a living. But this literally, and people often don't use the word literally correctly, this is literally George Orwell's 1984 newspeak, that we will change the meaning of words so that no one will ever be able to have a sensible conversation with anyone.